Don't forget, this is Lube. Hope you guys are all doing well during the quarantine. I know your girl's doing all right here. Don't worry about her. She's doing nothing to be worried about. So yeah. So I was really excited that I was able to set up OBS. The program I was using before, I don't even want to mention their name because they did me dirty. Basically, there was a paid update, and so after I rendered my file out, it had a watermark that made the video, essentially useless. So, had to go to a new setup. Spent about an hour setting up OBS. It's actually working fairly. Hopefully, this worked fairly well. If you're watching this, it worked fairly well. And the easiest thing for me to do, I was gonna play Pokemon Masters today. Anyway, so I thought I'd fire it up and get a little test recording. So, this is actually the other mobile game, the other mobile Pokemon game that's not Pokemon Go. In times of quarantine, 220 is too much. In times of quarantine, there's no Pokemon Stay, so, I'm going with Pokemon Master. So this is a game. Maybe I'll just show a little quickly my homies. How do I do this? Yep. So this game, you get the Pokemon as well as the trainer to go along with it. So you do get 3 for yourself. So this is me, tonydrippini. You get Pikachu, Torchic, and Solgaleo. So however you pronounce them, but you can only use 1 at a time. So you pick 3 trainers. You can only have 1 of yourself at a time, but you pick any 3 trainers in combination, and then basically the gimmick of the game is you do gacha pulls, and those are the ones that I have grayed out. So for example, just came out the other day, Sabrina and Alakazam does have a mega form, and Fantina and Miss Magius. So I do have. So if you're new to the game, basically S tier is Signasuit Red, which came out very recently. And if I can find her, I do not have her, Olivia, and Lycanroc. So I actually pulled the mechanics of the game. Is you pull. I'm not gonna do any pulls, but you would do 300 gems, and then you get a pair, and then you basically need 5 of the same pair to max it out, and that's how you such and such. And then, but if you save up 40,000 gems, then you get to pick any pair that you want. So that's how I got Charizard. Didn't get lucky on my pulls, but I had saved up, and as I am free to play, I think that's sort of the best way to do free to play. I can go into any further of these topics, whether it's a sort of a intro guide to the game, or how I think you can do best free to play, because there's no like PvP sort of aspect. It's all PvE. So just run into this is actually the best mode. So I got my daily refresh. So there was some data mining. It looks like the upcoming sync pair is somebody from probably X and Y. I'm not positive about the gen, but the Pokemon is Gallowspot, so I think it's pretty cool. We do need a bug type attacker in the game, so should fill a void for us. But the Battle Villa, they're also is their new mode. Every day there's a daily refresh. It runs from, so this one's the 16th to the 31st, so it's a 15-day period, and then you get to use any 9 pairs to complete all these hauls. And I am conveniently on the last haul, and so I run. I usually flip between these 2. Got my maxed out fire gear as well. So I'm on the round with. I only have Thornton left, so hopefully can knock him up quickly. So this is my main powerhouse squad. I have a maxed out Mew with actually have the lucky skill of Vigilance, which is the best for sort of a tanky, bulky role. It does protected against critical hits, which is great. I did not get the best role for Charizard, which seems to be just have some trash because I didn't get what I wanted. Power Flux 3. Again, if you don't understand what I'm saying, I can make. If anyone comments, I'll respond to you. Who's watching this? If you are, I love you though. And I'm also lucky I pulled Leaf. So Leaf is good. Leaf provides healing, which is important, and also move refreshes if you have not pulled Leaf yet. And then Charizard just has a devastating AoE, and Mew is pretty diverse, very bulky. I also have him 5 out of 5 stars now, and can quickly go through your hit to your sync move if you don't have Rotom like I don't. So the best team is usually has Rotom instead of Mew. How'd you get in there? So I might as well use that. It's my last day. Alright, hopefully I can beat him today. And yeah, so I didn't see a huge community for Pokemon Masters on YouTube. So if anyone's interested, let me know. So we're not going to do auto. This is like pretty much the only thing that you don't auto. So usually I'll go through all my buffs, do my Destiny last, because that's one that's going to lower your defenses. But I'll do one, and if my math is correct, no, I fucked it up. So wasted turn, that's not really the most efficient way to go, but I don't like to fish for RNG when I have just so many days to complete it. It's not necessary to worry about. So Mew can hopefully take that hit. Yes, and it does have first aid. And which will auto it. And then I also want Charizard to get a nice heal. Oh, we should probably pop this as well. He'll die. And maybe Blast Burn. He'll die. Now you'll probably die. I might make it with the sync move. Come on. So he's going to use his sync move. I'm going to die. So that's unfortunate. But hopefully we can knock him out. He's down to a Sliveroni. So I'm real glad that OBS is working. Back to making some content. I'll probably, start making out some World of Warcraft videos. And then I'll probably order an Elgato capture card, and then I'll be recording, PlayStation games, things like that. Can always do Masters. I also play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, so I can throw that in there. And then, I'll go back to maybe posting some fits, quarantine. There's no reason you can't stay fresh in a quarantine. In fact, it's pretty much mandatory. What I'm wearing today, I'm actually repping University. See, at work, they got us doing video meetings, video conferences, so they can see my face, what I'm wearing, my hair. Dude, they know that barbershops are closed. So I don't think they do know that. So they expect me to pull out all the stops. So who should I be going with? Swanna has potions, so that's good. Torchic has speed and special attack boosting, and Mewtwo is a very powerful striker. I should probably switch to my maxed out psychic gear, but switching gears is so time consuming. It's almost not even worth the points. So I'm almost actually, since there's a nice lull in the game right now, there's only one event and I beat it, and it's very, very simple event. Sorry, misclick. So I've been farming actually the gear, which has been something that I haven't really done at all. Since a lot of things like the legendary events you can play them for full on week and still be struggling to. Hopefully this will do it. Wait. So yeah, there are like the Mewtwo event is an absolute grind fest, but Mewtwo is worth it because it's basically free to play. Entirely free to play, honestly. All the legendaries have been free to play, which has been awesome. Just what happens when you beat Thornton, he gets sad. And, well, Thornton sucks. So, I got my Sync Orbs. I wish I could gone for Charizard, but it's fine. And then Lucky Scroll. So, I think it's 3-ish to unlock a Lucky Scroll slot. So, thank you. Alright, so all done. I beat the co-op last time. Not going to bother. But they did add where you can play co-op all by yourself and use 9 pairs. It's pretty good. First thing that comes to mind is probably like you could start off with Crobat all the time and just poison, and Torkoal could burn like right off the bat, like for everyone you're doing. But you can't do that for, you know, the gear farming. So I have full ground set, full grass set. I'm working on flying set right now to try to party up. Put my dailies. It's rip. I was going to show you guys something else, but I can't recall. Oh yeah, I was going to. That's what I was going to do. I was going to try and pull for Power Flux 3. It's a crunchy cookie. Is that a crunchy cookie? So a gold crunchy lucky cookie is the highest odds of pulling a Power Flux 3. So let's do it. Critical Strike 2. Well, I have Critical Strike 1 on, so it's not. But we might as well. And I think, contrary to popular belief, you can. Is that? No, it's not. That's a creamy cookie. So I think the rest of these are absolute trash. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. So yeah, since I'm free to play, I know I'm not going to be getting any new pairs anytime soon. I'm at 11K. There was a 6-month anniversary, which was seemingly like the best time to really start the game, but there was some data mining also. It said like you get like a 5K bonus for recurring players. So if you did download it during launch and you quit because it was so grindy, the game is a lot better now in terms of autoing and difficulty. And this Battle Villa is probably their best feature to date, and they do consistently add things routinely, and it's fairly free to play friendly. As I was able to get Charizard without any real issues. So thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to stay lubricated.